Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Becky Booker here, and today I just thought about making another one of my talk through videos, and let's get through it. I am in Destination, California, and it's really sunny here in California, so I just thought to make a video after I've went and roamed about, came back to my hotel room, and now it's time for me to just like relax, so, and I've just remembered that I have really never, I have taken quite some time before I make a video. So today I want to speak about long distance relationships and just how can you go about it, just how can you go about it. Because just to let you guys know that I am in a long distance relationship, and first of all, I live in the Emirates. If some of you don't know, okay, I just want to tell you that I live in the Emirates. And guys, the Emirates is one of those places where it is really, really, really difficult to meet somebody, as in someone serious, to be in a meaningful relationship with that is going to lead to marriage. So I had really exhausted all my options when it comes to meeting somebody in the Emirates. And as you guys know, that Emirates is basically an Islamic nation, Islamic country, like the majority are Muslims, and I would not, and I'm a Christian, and I would not like to date somebody out of my religion. So it's not easy for me specifically to find somebody who is a Christian to date. So I sought out into dating online, and most of the online dating websites are actually blocked in the Emirates. And if you could find a way to unblock it, yes, you could actually make a profile in any online because for sure, guys, I say that because I had exhausted all my options, and I'm not a night out person. I'm a quite old-fashioned person. I don't really go out clubbing, or I'm really not, I'm mostly an indoor person. So, and I'm a hermit. Like, I just don't like to crowded places where there is loud noise, and also the clubbing scene is really horrible in the Emirates, and just the people male profile all, and because mostly they have this mentality of, if a woman is out at night, he's trying to find a man to, especially if you are an African woman, they usually feel like, because it's quite costly to live in the Emirates, so when they see me, they think that I am there trading my body for money. So if I go out at night, you will find men approaching me and asking me how much and things like that, and it just put me off going to clubbing and things like that. So I really like exhausted my option, as I said earlier, and I stopped. I was like, no. So I said I'm gonna go on online dating and try to find somebody out there. And guys, like, not just in the Emirates, everywhere in the world now, it's actually really difficult to find a meaningful person, because people are quite losing faith in finding, it's not easy to find. So people have this misconception of all men are dogs, all women are bitches, they are just gold diggers, and people are walking around with this mentality of there are no good people left on earth, but the fact that you as an individual, the kind of a person you are, that you're not a gold digger, that you're looking for something genuine and meaningful, something that you can call home about. The fact that you are here, and just don't give up hope, of trying to find that person, because I believe that if you have that desire inside your heart to meet somebody, it doesn't matter where you will meet him. You will eventually meet him. Maybe this will sound cliche and sound like I'm preachy, but guys, I just want to say that I was in there. Like, finding somebody was actually really not easy for me at all. Like, seriously, like, if I can exhaust on this, I can say this forever. It was like somebody placed a juju in my path not to meet anybody. This is how serious it was, you know. So anywho, to cut the long story short, I don't want to make this video too long. I stopped like focusing on, I started thinking that the fact that I exist and I'm actually, God is working on me, as in working on my personality, and I'm a reasonable human being. The fact that I exist and I desire something meaningful in my life means that there is somebody out there that is going to meet me at a point of my need. Like somebody who is gonna share the same, we're gonna be on the same page when it comes to relations, you know, friendships, courtships, marriage, and family. There is somebody out there who's actually maybe as old-fashioned as I am. So after exhausting all my options in finding somebody in normal settings, I went online, guys. Yes, I did, to try and meet somebody. And I went there just, you know, blindly saying, oh, well, if it happens, it happens. And I remember that I had been trying to date online like forever, and I had not met anybody. But at this particular time, I just say to myself, let me try it again, because I had been in a relationship, like in a short-lived relationship with a certain guy who acted like such an a-hole to me, and I was just like broke up, like stopped that relationship straight away and say to myself, I'm not gonna waste any more of my time with people who are not meant to be in my life. I'm just gonna rid off this person and like make way for the person who's supposed to be in my life. So I ended that, and I remember I had made a profile online and met somebody, and guys, I had gone there thinking that I know that the person I'm gonna meet online, because this is an American website, I knew that I'm gonna meet somebody from there, and they were not gonna be living in the Emirates. So I was really open to dating long distance. I am a very busy person. I'm not a very clingy or needy person. So it was gonna be me meeting somebody who is like me as well, who is busy and is not clingy, is much independent and things like that. So to cut the long story short, I went online and met somebody from there. I met my boyfriend from there. He's a German and I'm from Kenya. And I really didn't believe that he will ever fly in to meet me, but he did. He flew in from Germany to the Emirates to meet me. And yes, the road is not easy when it comes to long distance, guys, because it takes a lot of flying in and out, and you know, it takes a lot of finances as well. But with my job, I get opportunity to be able to have flight tickets to, you know, those are one of my job benefits. The company gives us a lot of discounted tickets to go wherever we want. So I took advantage of that and say that I could meet somebody long distance, and I could use those tickets to actually have him fly him in, or me flying out to meet him, something like that. And that is the setting that happened exactly. And it's actually really not easy, but when you are in the same page with a person, with a man, it really doesn't matter. When you find a man who is ready and you are as well ready, you will not force anything to happen. When it is, even when you are in long distance relationship, when you are in the same page, and you know, when the stars have just lined up for both of you, and you really keeping faith and hope in whatever you have, and keeping trust, and just having an open, endless conversations, communications about everything. You know, there is online, you can communicate online. You know, this is one thing that you cannot compromise on, is communication. And I remember I had a friend of mine who was dating somebody long distance, and you know, she didn't have time for him even to speak, because our job is so exhausting. So when she gets to the hotel, she just sleeps. And you know, sometimes 2 3 days, 4 days passes without them talking to each other, and this is just the norm to them. And I think that for me, I wouldn't like that. I like us to actually communicate every single day. It doesn't matter how tired I am when I come back from work. I'd love to let him know that I have reached wherever I was going safe. And, you know, I just want to communicate. And this is one of the things that we never compromise on. We communicate totally, and it's open. It's not just one person trying to force it. No, it just comes in both sides. Everyone is communicating. If I don't call him, he calls me. If he doesn't call me, I call him on Skype. That's what I mean. We talk on phone, on Skype, and everything, you know. So I think that when the time is right, like that when the time is right, things will work according to what setting is okay for both of you. Of course, when we want to be able to establish something that is leading to starting a family, of course we have to make a point to where we have to stop the long distance, and we have to plan that as well. But just as time goes by, we are okay. The plans are there, but we are okay with being long distance, because we always try as much as possible to see each other. You know, we make time for each other, whether it is online or in person. We just make time for each other, and we find, you know, we organize vacations together. We make things, you know, you make it work, you know. But it just doesn't, it cannot only be a girl trying so hard. It has to be a man also trying harder. We don't, as women, we are not supposed to pursue. We are pursued. And so it happened that the man I'm with is pursuing me. So it's not really difficult for us, even though we are in long distance relationship. We actually are in the same page. And yes, guys, sometimes everything is actually really possible when you come to think of it. And when you just try to have an open mind about it, and go in there with an open positive thought about it, it's really possible, guys. I know maybe I have gone up and down with this topic, but just as all my videos, this just came from nowhere. So I felt like I could speak about this and let somebody know, like speak to you guys. So I hope you guys are having fun, and wherever you are, and life is treating you good. And thank you for stopping by and for hanging out with me. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, yes, do that, because it will put a smile on my face and also make me to keep making videos, give me some motivation. And guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.